Do you want to be?
Hello, everybody. We are back with grand finals. I know some people told me not to self-commentate, but I couldn't care less. So, we're here with my friend Ethan. How you doing, Ethan?
Doing pretty good, pretty good.
Good to hear. This is grand finals between me and HenArten. And, yeah, let's get started here. First stage we're gonna go to, I believe, is, yep, Tower of Heaven.
So, Sean, tell me about this matchup in general.
Uh, I
Is it
don't know,
favorable to
man.
you?
I don't mind this matchup. I like it. Part of it is because of the fact that we have two sylphs in the region, so I'm kind of used to it.
hmm
But little disclaimer here: I have not played this game prior to this tournament in months, and it's going to really show in this set. But you know, watch me win it anyway.
hmm
Or will I? No, I do. So right off the bat, I have a really hard time getting in. He's just kind of sitting under this platform. And you know me, I just like to down air all day because I don't know how to play this game. Because once again, I don't play it. But I'm going to say screw it. I'm not going to adjust at all. I'm just going to keep down airing all day and hope my approach works. He's just kind of sitting under the platform, waiting for me to move in. And I have to approach at this point. I'm down a whole stock. Oh, this set's painful. Game one, and I'm like already want it to be over. And this is like after, I think, yeah, this is 2 straight sets of playing against Sylv, which can be a little exhausting. And he's gonna get the vines into the purple up smash there, and I have yet to take a stock. Try to get the up
I
smash
was
there, but it's not
actually
gonna connect.
listening to a little commentary about top players when they play a game. They typically lose their first game, and then they don't lose. They end up winning the set, like tweaking MKilla or the top. I think
Yeah, just have to
losing game
learn
one
them.
and then adjusting and winning the next games.
I just decided to use the first game here as a bit of a downloading situation. Kind of seeing what Hen likes to do. They're gonna they'll just hang out under the platform.
So I don't really understand this vine concept of this character. Like, does those, like when the vine's like unleashed, does that do damage?
Yeah. I think it's I want to say it's their down B that releases them, but yeah, it's just a big old hitbox. It launches in the air. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it gives Sylv the opportunity to move in, because typically they're not really approaching for most of the game. I just kind of walk up and F smash there. I know I'm not winning this game at this point, so I'm just kind of messing around. Getting some boring strains here. Another downer is going to connect. I remember bringing this game a bit closer than I maybe should have. But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Hem was just kind of sitting around waiting for me to approach. Doesn't really do anything there. I try to get the parry because I expect them to, you know, approach me with something, but just end up getting a raw F smash and connecting.
Yeah, are pretty bringing it back pretty well.
Yeah, right around here I was like, I could do it, and then I get up
Mm.
smashed. So Hen's gonna take game 1 in this set 1 here. And then game 2, I believe, is this the game? Oh, no. I decide to go to Jules Vale, which isn't a great stage for Claren in this matchup, but I love this stage just because I love that platform. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I miss Smash 4 and the Smashville platform. But it also just gives me a lot of space to sort of approach with my down airs, because that's all I do in this game. And it works out for me. And if it doesn't work out and I lose, I don't really care. Because, you know, it's a video game in a tournament with 10 people.
Yeah. Sometimes it's more important to appreciate the bigger things in life, like
Yeah.
your career, your family, friends.
But that was a sick
Sometimes,
down
you
air
know,
there.
Sometimes when I get too emotional about video games, I have to realize the bigger picture of life, you know?
Gotta look at your other success stories. Granted, this tournament did end up being a success story for me.
Yes, I believe you did end up winning it.
Yeah. Sorry to spoil it.
Alert.
I'm sure a lot of people are invested in Rivals and Naz 1. Another boring down air into up tilt. Oh, there's another one and another one. I thought they were gonna try and cover low then, but Hen was adjusting to last time because Hen opted to go low last time, and it kind of ended up screwing them over because they really had nowhere to go, but you know, the bottom side of my down air.
Yeah, up smash is kind of broken on the wolf.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so big.
They're like confirms, but that aren't really confirms, but they're super hard to get out of. But I'm gonna get the parry into the purple F smash there. Luckily, I didn't have to move forward or backward or anything. They were right in tipper range. Usually when I go for tippers, I'm just kind of hoping they land.
Well, I think that's how you have to play, honestly.
Yeah, sometimes if it's super obvious that I'm like not at the proper range, I'll adjust. But for the most part, yeah, this was a stupid move here by me. I was just getting desperate, but and pretty cleanly. That one was more back and forth in the first game, obviously, but still pretty cleanly takes that game from me. So they're gonna take game 2, and we are moving on to okay. So we go to Blazing Hideout, which is a stage I hate, especially in this matchup. And it's because my controller like disconnected and I couldn't get it working again until like the game was just about to start. So the stage selector just picked this for me, and I was like, well, I'm losing this set. There's like no hope for me getting back. Because with me, I like the down air, and like I think this might have conditioned me into playing better, honestly, because I could not down air at all. Because like there's just not enough space, especially if Hen decides that they want a low profile. Good pressure underneath the platform by Hen, just kind of waiting for me to inevitably go down. But they sort of commit a little bit too much to the right side, and that gives me the opportunity to approach here.
I'm like imagining like people like actually saying this stuff in real life. You know what I'm saying? You know, people like when they fight on the internet and they sit and like I always like picture like them trying to say it in real life to you. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda, yeah. Sometimes you just can't picture it.
Yeah, I can't picture it.
Up strong gonna kill there. This is the part in the set where Hen just decides to spam, and you know what? I can't blame him. I do the same thing. But I taunt there just because I want. It wasn't even like a real taunt. I just like having the mask off.
Oh, his mask is off.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
If you do the taunt with I think you have to hold
Is his tongue sticking out?
trigger. No, I think it's just her mouth. I like just learned how to do that with Clarion.
Kind of like the mask on.
Yeah, I like it better on, but sometimes it's fun. Yeah,
It
I'm
scares me.
not doing so great this stack, and I don't even know what happened there. I was just getting tilted because I was like, this is annoying. I'm stuck on a stage I don't want to be on. Hen's just up smashing over and over. I don't even know this person, and they're deciding to be toxic, but once again, can't blame them. I would do the same thing.
Sometimes we take the game too seriously, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like, changing things up like that kind of, like, made it worse for me. I just didn't know how to approach, and I was like, there's always that anxiety of, like, if I get hit by this, I'm gonna look stupid. And you know what? Looked a little stupid, but I've looked stupider before in my life. So Hen's gonna take that 3-0, and that is going to reset the bracket to push us both into losers. Alrighty. So, bracket gets reset. And I opt, as I always do, start to Jules Vale, which Hen doesn't mind, obviously, because once again I said that this stage pick kind of works in their favor more than it does mine, but I just like the stage. Once again, starts off just up smashing a whole lot. Misses the parry there. And at that moment, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna tomahawk. I forgot that's a thing.
Mhm.
I play Peach. When do I ever have to tomahawk people? So now you'll see I'll kind of, not all the time, but more often than not, I'll try to like bait out their parry. Once again, I'm finding myself in the air here because, you know, I like to jump. Parry's a bit too early.
I can't really imagine Clara doesn't really have any options other than jumping to approach.
Claren, honestly, like, a lot of cool stuff Claren does. You can, like, kind of, like, fall at the platform with, like, a falling back air, and that leads into a lot of good strains. Claren does a lot of, like, really oppressive little hits over and over and over, but I don't do that. I just like to go for down air F smash over and over and over. Because I could do the little stuff, and you see when I turn my brain on to play, I actually do the little stuff here and there, but more often than not, I just kind of like to spam. And once again, gonna spam up smash, and I'm sitting at a one stock disadvantage. Gonna try to AWU. Gets hit by the down air. Parry's too early. Hit by F smash. I'm gonna say screw it, and I'm just gonna up B back on the stage. And I get the up strong. And it's pretty even once again. And deciding to use random up strongs there, and I managed to get a little strain off because of it. Up B's back on the stage, but once again, it's gonna get hit by down air. Manages to roll so it doesn't get hit by the follow-up, but that follow-up will work, and I take game one in the second set. Alrighty. So Hen decides to go to the CEO ring, which honestly, there's so many stages on this stage list. I do love how like it's a big old giant stage list because it kind of works in this game more so than it does in Ultimate. But at the same time, in this particular matchup, there are so many stages that like just favor Sylv because they're just big and long, and especially a stage like this, they just give them a platform to sit under, and the Sylv will just like definitely take advantage of that. And as you can see right here, there's not really much I could do in terms of approaching. And just kind of spamming parry. Waiting out.
And outside is just such a nasty angle too.
Yeah.
It's like Palutena's up smash, but basically diagonal.
Yep. And it goes like, there are certain platforms like Air Armada or things like that where you won't think that the up strong will quite reach, but it still does. I wanted to like do the down air late there so it would cancel out. I could punish the parry, but I end up just like messing up my follow-up.
Yeah.
And another up smash is gonna take it. Now they're using the cool plushie things. I wanted to use my Golden Claren emote, or Golden Claren skin, so she would have her cool plushie emote. But the stupid overlay that we use for tournaments hasn't updated it yet, because I think it's like the newest skin in Rivals. So I opted to stick with Infamous so that our overlay here will be completely accurate. This is where I realize, oh, I hate the stage. I'm just gonna do what I can here, take the L, and move on. Although I don't remember if I lose this one or not. Hen got stuck sitting around on platforms, has to jump off at some point, and he gets hit by Upstrong, which is gonna purple. Throwing out flowers. Once again, spamming up smash. Yeah, I should have just like not done that. I should have grabbed or F tilted or jabbed or anything other than jumping down air. But it's gonna work this time. Manages to up B so the string can't continue. Once again, Hen's been doing these parries like really early. Downer's not gonna take it there as they manage to tech. Nice up strong. Yeah, I tried to like. Hen was throwing out a lot of hitboxes there, so I just tried to down B, which I never do. Bit of a desperation move by me for sure. That up strong is gonna take it. Hen takes game 2. Cool. Oh, I just realized I should update because they switched their skin. My bad. We are going to go to Air Armada right now. There we go. Cool new skin. I like this stage. Once again, it's a big old stage. You'd think they would favor Sylv, but those platforms up top give me a lot of wiggle room. It gives me the option to kind of just sit up there and not constantly feel like I have to move in. Whether or not that's the optimal counter pick, I don't know. Nor do I care. Down there in F smash, not going to take it. Rolls before I could punish that missed parry.
It seems like this wolf character has a very like one-dimensional plan. It like starts with like the vines and goes into like that weird like burst option to up smash usually.
Yeah, from what I've seen, a lot of, I mean, this is just based off the two Sylvs we have in our region. Their playstyles are very similar. I would say one's a little more aggressive than the other, definitely, but other than that, yeah, you're kind of pigeonholed into playing a certain way, at least for, you know, a good portion of the set.
I think I've seen like the same exact string.
Again, using that up B on stage to avoid the string getting continued, and then turns around and upstrons me on the top platform. Another whiff parry. Can't turn it into much though, unfortunately. Finishes that string off with up tilt, as you'll see from a lot of Sylvs.
Nice.
Yeah, nice conversion there into the upstrong. I saw that they were using the vines, and there's more lag than I initially thought on the end of that move, so I was able to move in with the down air without having to bait out the parry. One of the few times you'll actually see me convert off this stupid up smash. I was doing it like really consistently in other sets earlier this tournament, but I don't know. I was just like so done playing this game that you'll see me, maybe even in this game, but in other games I just keep missing that conversion. I'll keep overshooting it.
He's really going for these up smashes. It's
Yeah.
not really working.
They're kind of messing around. I mean, they were kind of doing it this whole tournament, so whether they were just throwing away the set or just wanted to be a jerk the entire 2 sets, that's up to you, viewers. But I'm going to take that second game as we move on to game 4. Alrighty, game 4 is going to be on. Why'd I let them take me to FD? I did this so often this tournament where like it's so obvious that this is good for Sylv. And yet I let them take me here. I think I let Pterodax take me game 2 and 3 when I faced her. And I managed to win both times, but like it was not fun. Because that stage just gets, it's not very long, but there's no platforms in the way, so it just gets immediately covered by the grass. Misses the down smash there off the parry. I'm trying to force them off stage as much as I can. Because once again, it is a small stage, so it doesn't take a whole lot for me to move in. But I like have to do everything I can to not let them get complete stage control. Gonna up smash the complete other way. Not sure what that was about. Yeah, I should have. I think I waited that out too much. Otherwise, the follow-up F smash would have tippered. Down air is gonna get punished with a parry. And Hen takes a bit of a lead here. Once again, that was a bit of a committal option there by Hen. I'm able to move in with the down air and punish it. Wanted to get the tipper there, thinking they would try to move in on stage, but that was a nice back air by Hen. To not only space out my tipper, but force me off of them. That upstrong, though, is going to take it. A lot of nairs, fairs, another nair. Wanted to follow up more, but I figured that they would be able to air dodge there. Nice spacing there by Hen.
Nice effort.
Fortunately, I landed that down air on stage, and it's gonna put me in a bit of a precarious situation here. But I used the down V to stuff out the up smash there, which is actually probably stupid, but it worked. That S smash is gonna take it. Did not think it would, honestly, even when I played. And now Hen is sitting at potentially their last stock here. Oh, I wasted my air dodge there a little too early. And it made me forced myself to have to go high there when I got back on stage. And I was in the perfect position to get up strong there. Tries to continue that string, but Hen manages to stuff me out with their grass. I'm getting forced off stage here. Doing whatever they can to up you back on, but that down air and F smash, as it always does, is going to take it. And that is going to be not only the set, but the tournament. Ethan, any insights into, not only that set, our first Rivals in NAS tournament in general?
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep, folks. See y'all next week. Thank you, everybody.